Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Wednesday. I'm getting some muffins going and some sausage I'm going to put in the oven, and then I'm going to sit down and work on school with Mr. Wildman because he's the only one awake. So we're going to get some chocolate chip protein banana muffins going. I have Greek yogurt in here. And then I need to add 4 bananas. I also need to make up some hamburger buns for dinner at some point. No, we're not having hamburgers. We're having chicken sandwiches. Water said we're having hamburgers again. All right, it calls for 2/3 a cup of honey. I'm gonna use maple syrup because I have like no honey up here. I need to go downstairs and get some. I need 4 eggs. Teaspoon of vanilla. Whoops. And it's actually a tablespoon of vanilla. Half a cup of coconut oil. One cup of rolled oats. 3 cups of flour. So I have 1 cup of almond. 1.5 of almond. Two 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of protein powder. I'm using chocolate. And preheat the oven to 350. And we fold in chocolate chips. And we bake these at 350 for 25 minutes. Oops. Make up some sausage patties. I put these in the oven on 400 for 10 minutes, then flip them and do another 10, and they come out good every time. Water got started on his handwriting. Look at this. Oops. Oh my goodness. He's learning cursive. Beautiful, buddy. Now we're going to do Bible with Layla and Wilder while the other guys are sleeping. So I read off of here, and they have a corresponding workbook. Yeah. Now in here, there's an E somewhere. Can you find it? Do you see it?
That was good. I don't know.
Good job. And then you can trace the word loves at the bottom where it said God loves you. Yeah, now you can trace this down here. L-O-V-E-S. God loves you.
Oh, Mom.
Now I need to take these out and flip them around. And then we just put them back in for another 10 minutes. Yeah, they're working on coloring her picture. And while they do that, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading Wilder's social studies. Here's our muffins. So here is breakfast. Yep, here's our breakfast. Bananas, strawberries. I mean bananas. Muffins, she's right. Muffins, strawberries, and
Sausage.
Yep. So here's Miss Layla's breakfast. Wilder said he's not hungry yet.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm getting our hamburger buns recipe going because we're gonna have barbecue chicken sandwiches tonight for dinner. Or at least they will. I don't know what time we'll be back. We're going to pick up Haley's wedding dress. It came in, so we're gonna go pick it up and she has to try it on and all of that stuff. So very exciting times. But my dad's gonna come over and keep the kids while my mom and I go meet Haley. Haley's driving straight from work. My mom and I are gonna meet her there, and then hopefully we'll be home for dinner. I don't know though, but we'll see. But at least I'll have dinner ready for them while I'm gone. So 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of yeast. While that yeast proofs, I'm gonna try to get my Bible reading done. So now I'm gonna add a quarter cup of sugar. Half a tablespoon of salt. A quarter cup of shortening. I use coconut oil. Okay, I don't know. I was recording and Gary FaceTimed me, so I don't know if I got everything. I added a quarter cup of sugar, half a tablespoon of salt, 1 egg, and a quarter cup of shortening, which I use coconut oil. And now we're just gonna whisk this together. Then we add 3 1/3 cup of flour. And we use the dough hook and mix this for 7 minutes. Walter's finishing up his school and he'll be done for the whole day. So it says to let this rise for 30 minutes or until doubled. So this has risen. Now it's time to shape them and let them rise again. Now we're gonna start on Everly's school, and she said she wants to start on history, so she's getting out her history book.
I guess this is probably the last thing I get to do because it's at the bottom.
Yep, this was at the bottom too. So we're gonna start on this. Now we're moving on to science. Okay, now we're gonna bake these 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. Now we're moving on to her Bible. Here's our hamburger buns. They smell so good. Everly said she just wants to eat one right now. Get some laundry going. And now I need to fold these. Just making a mess of our plastic bags. But here's lunch today. We have tuna sandwiches and poor Everly's sandwich. I cut the bread funny, but anyway, she has peanut butter and jelly. Everybody else has tuna today. I'm gonna put this apple wood on this chicken. If I can get it open. Oh my gosh, there we go. We're gonna do a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. And cook on low for 6 hours. All right, now that lunch is over for Everly, Walter and Layla are still eating. We're gonna continue and finish up her school. So now Everly is just filling in some information on this paper about sea turtles, and then she will be done with school for the whole day, which means my job is over for the day too. So right now we are waiting on my parents to come over, and then my mom and I think the big girls are gonna leave and go meet Haylee and go meet her to try on her wedding dress, pick it up and come back home. And then we'll have dinner here with everybody. But it's not quite time for my parents to get here, but they'll be here within like an hour or so. So we finished school just in time, which is really nice. But I'm very excited, very exciting day. Not much to do, really just go there. She's gonna try it on, I guess, see what needs to be fixed or whatever, and then we're gonna leave. So, but she wants us all there. So we're all gonna be there for her. But yeah, super exciting that her dress came in, her dress, her veil, all of that is in. So we'll get to see it on her, and I know she is so excited and cannot wait. So we're gonna go do that. My dad is gonna stay here, and Gary's gonna come home for the kids. So yeah, it just works out really well. So it's going to be a really fun afternoon. And then we'll come home to some dinner. We're going to have the chicken sandwiches, some corn, and some baked beans or something. Yeah. So you're going to eat it all? Mom says it sounds really good. I'm going to eat it all. So we'll see. We'll see how much he eats. Yeah. Exciting. Very exciting times right now. All right, we are done with school for the day. She finished her sea turtle thing that went with her reading. So we are done. Thank goodness. The kids are kind of drawing and snacking and things like that right now.
In classes, in
Print.
and our names.
Yep. She said, no, we're not. We're tracing our names. Just got home. My mom wanted all of us girls to go out to dinner, so she took us out to dinner and she bought everybody's dinner, which was nice. And then I had to run Haley home, and then I had to run my mom home, and we just got home. Oh my gosh. So it's been a long day. It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was amazing, and it was just what we all needed, so it was perfect. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know how much video I'll get tomorrow either because we have co-op for hours, but I'll try to get a good video before we leave. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.